In the previous video, we talked about x being strictly greater than blah 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 blah, or x being greater or equal to blah 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 blah. So well, this here, when you just when you see this symbol, great, you can just say x is greater than whatever over here, or you can say x is strictly greater than whatever. Here, when you have x, you've got to say x is greater or equal to blah 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 here. Okay, so here you can just say greater than. Here you have to say greater than or equal to. Okay, well now in this video we're going to talk about less than. So now x can be less than let's say 3. Okay, so x here is on this side. You see this side is less than this big gap here. Well, anyway, x being strictly less than 3. Well, strictly less than 3. So you cannot put a 3 in here. You cannot put a 3 in here because it has to be strictly less than 3. So it cannot be a 3, but you can have, let's say, 2.9999. You can put that into here, and then then the whole thing will be true, because 2.999 is less than 3. Well, anyway, when you're given this here, x is less than 3. On your diagram, it will look like, well, in your mind, 3 could. This is a critical point here. Okay, so it's basically because it's strictly less than, we've got to use the white circle as opposed to the black one. You see the black circle here. When you draw this diagram, it means it can include whatever number. You see, if I did this here, then it's saying that yes, I can. Yes, that includes a 3, but it doesn't include the 3. So I've got to use the white circle, and then it's basically everything to the left of this. You see, if you put any number on the left hand side, in this region here, then the whole thing will be true. Because if you put, let's say, minus 987, this number, into this x here, then yes, minus 987 is strictly less than 3, so it's a good thing. Okay, but if you put, let's say, 8 into here, well, you're saying that 8 is less than 3. That doesn't make sense. So you cannot put the 3. Well, you cannot put the minus 8. So you cannot put 8 into there. Okay. So here's another example. If you make this statement here, x is less than minus 2, say. Well, can you put 2 in? So you know the critical point is here. But can you put the 2 itself into here? Well, no, because this is saying strictly less than. You see, minus 2 is not strictly less than minus 2. You cannot put the minus 2 in there. You can put minus 2.000001 in there. Then that would make sense. But you cannot put the number minus 2 itself in there. So when you have x being strictly less than minus 2, it's got to be this, a circle, and then everything over here. Okay, here's another one. If you have x is now if you have less than or equal to let's say minus 4. So here, you see, if you put, well, the critical point here is minus 4. If you put minus 4 itself in there, then this whole statement is true, because you're saying minus 4 is less than or equal to minus 4. So you see, you can put the minus 4 in there. So in this, well, then here we have to use a black circle here. So it will be everything over here. So if you select anything on the left hand side, you put it into the x, then it would make sense, because look, put minus 9 into here. Okay, so it's minus 9 is less than or equal to minus 4. So this statement makes sense. But if you put something to the right, let's say 0, let's put 0 into this x here. You're saying 0, does this make sense? 0 less than or equal to minus 4? Well, no, because 0 is bigger than minus 4. Yeah, any select any values over on the left hand side, then this statement here will make sense. Select any value on the right hand side and beyond in this direction, say 97 here. If you put it into there, it won't make sense. So when you're talking about x being less than or equal to minus 4, it's you're talking about all these values here. Okay.